Hello Taurus, welcome to Igniting Insight. My name is Kelsey. This is your weekly reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant or Rising sign. Or really anyone that resonates strongly with Taurus energy, whether that means you have a lot of planets in Taurus. It's non-specific. This is a general reading, and it's not date specific. So you'll know a few minutes in whether it resonates with you or not. It's not date specific, so whenever you're watching this is when you're meant to see it. This is the first week I'm doing these readings, but this will be a regular thing for my channel for as long as Spirit calls me to do so. So, if you want to subscribe to see how the story unfolds for you over the coming weeks, please do so. For this week, I've chosen to use these 4 decks. I don't know that I'm going to use the same format every week, but I chose these 4 decks, and I'm doing an overall energy card for the week ahead for you with the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. And this is going to be for the conscious energy. So this is going to speak to your situation and what you're aware of about your situation. And then we're also going to pull a card from the Illuminated Earth deck that is going to speak to an unconscious aspect of your situation. So my goal with this card is to give you some insight into some of the parts of yourself that you're not aware of yet, something that's playing into the situation that you maybe have not previously been aware of or seen in yourself, but something that's nonetheless still affecting you. And then we're gonna unfold the energy over the week ahead a little bit more with the tarot. This is the Wild Unknown Tarot, and I'll be looking at past, present, future to just give a little bit more information about how the situation has been playing out for you. And then finally we'll pull a Oracle of the Unicorns card to give guidance for the week ahead. So this is going to help you focus your energy in the most productive and positive way possible, and just give you some insight into where your focus should be, where your energy should be, and they come with little messages. So hopefully that will help you move forward positively in the week ahead. So let's go ahead and start. What can we get for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising? Oh, the other thing I want to say is that I read intuitively, so I use imagery a lot, and I let the messages come through as I receive them. These are general readings, so usually it's not too specific, although I try to give as many potential situations as I can. But whatever situation this reading is meant to speak to will come up in your mind as you're hearing it. If this reading ends up resonating, you'll know what it's speaking to based on what you're thinking about. So I just want to make that clear. They've been coming through as, very kind of general, just guidance for how to live, which is perfect for, we all need that, but I think definitely they can speak to more specific situations, but it's just going to depend on the individual, and it can't necessarily speak to every individual situation. This is just a general reading. Okay, so for our conscious aspect, this is nice. We get Imagine. So Taurus, you're seeing a lot of new possibilities this week. There's a lot of blue in this card, so you could be getting some higher wisdom, third eye activation, or actually even throat chakra activation. You're seeing and maybe communicating a lot of new possibilities. You're allowing yourself to dream this week, which is really good. Taurus is very grounded, which is a good thing, but Taurus can also be sometimes stuck in their ways, so it's good for a Taurus to have the ability to dream, to think outside the box, to think of new possibilities for their life, and to really kind of find the innocence that comes with dreaming. This is a very a childlike way of imagination. I guess we associate with childhood, right? We associate with the innocence of childhood, and a lot of adults feel like they lose their sense of imagination, so it's good to find ourselves back in that state, and a lot of potential comes from that. A lot of potential comes from being able to dream and imagine different possibilities for our lives. How could we ever get anywhere new if we weren't able to dream it first? So it's about starting with those ideas. This could speak to a very specific idea for some Tauruses, and especially you being an earth sign, being so grounded and practical, could definitely be a specific thing, maybe a specific project that you're dreaming about, or even like a specific like travel opportunity or something along those lines. Whatever it is that you're dreaming about, that you're imagining for yourself right now. Well, I guess we'll get into the energies, because I'm not sure how this is going to pan out, what we're going to see about this. But there's definitely something that you're thinking about at this time that, sorry about that, Taurus, we got bumped off. So as I was saying, whatever you're thinking about currently, whatever you're imagining, we'll dive it more into some potentials for that for you. So let's go ahead and take a look at some unconscious aspect. Interesting, eruption. I did get this card for one other sign. I'm not remembering. I think it was Virgo. I think it was Virgo, and that's another earth sign. It could have been not Virgo, but this is suggesting, this card really can be taken so many different ways. And again, I feel like this is a reading where we're having to kind of look more into the other cards to get clarification, but it could be that something's about to erupt for you. Something that you're not aware of is about to kind of come to the surface in a fiery, possibly unpleasant way, possibly a very forceful way. Definitely a creative force. Fire is a creative force, so it could be positive. Probably is going to depend a lot on how prepared you are for this to come up. This is something you're not aware of yet, so hopefully by me bringing this to your attention, you can kind of prepare. But if we're thinking about it in terms of whatever idea you have, could be that the idea is going to manifest in a surprising way for you, or it could be that something's going to come up as a block, and we're going to have to look. We're just going to go right into the tarot to get some idea of what this could be, because honestly, out of all the readings I've done today, you're the last, and this is the most I've needed to look at the other cards to kind of get the idea, get the gist of what's going on. It's exciting, actually. Your reading is exciting. I think really the potential of imagination is what makes it so, because who knows what you're thinking up there, Taurus, you know? You got a mind that you can think of some things. Okay, so in the past we have Five of Pentacles. This is about feeling left out in the cold. I mean, as you can see, it's a rose that's wilting. It's sad. So some situation has made you feel really left out, a little bit dejected. This could be romantic. This could be in work. Maybe you missed some sort of work opportunity, or maybe just in general, you've had kind of a sense of malaise, a sense of, like seeing people around you that seem to be thriving or having so much fun, or, doing so many things with their lives, and you haven't really felt like that's been you, but you have this idea now, you have something that's happening, and there's energy behind it with this eruption card under the surface. So let's see what's in the present. I'm excited for you. Oh my goodness. Let's see, what can we get for the present energy for Taurus, please? Whoa, well, they all flipped over. You guys can't all come out together. Only one. We did get two. I'll take two. Interesting. I'm not taking them as reversed either. Interesting. We have the Two of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Wow, Taurus. So the Two of Pentacles is about balance, essentially. That's the easiest way to describe this card. It's about finding, you know, inner balance, outer balance. Sometimes it can feel like we are having to kind of weigh two options, or kind of continuously tip the scales back and forth in order to create what we're trying to create. But the butterfly symbolism here is, you know, suggesting transformation that has recently happened for you. And then we have this infinity symbol here. I don't know if you can see well. So it's like, it could be a partnership, it could be some sort of relationship that this is speaking to, but really I'm getting this as like kind of just the interconnectedness of everything and how life flows continuously, this kind of like we are all one energy. Maybe this is what you're realizing. Maybe you're reconnecting to this side of yourself that's more innocent and imaginative and dreamy. And you have a lot of passion behind it, for sure. You're coming out of some kind of darkness, some sort of, some negative feelings, some shadows. And I think you've moved through them positively, because you also have here the High Priestess. The High Priestess is deeply intuitive, deeply, you know, this is a divine feminine energy. This is it's just intuition, really. It's having that spiritual knowledge of intuition and having understanding life kind of beyond the superficial. So whatever has happened for you, Taurus, presently, I mean, it looks like you're in this energy now, or you're soon to be coming into it. Your ideas are bringing you a lot of psychic wealth, and your ability to balance your life now is creating new opportunities. Yeah. Yeah, we got two more cards for the outcome, for the future. We got Wheel of Fortune and Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is just about building, essentially. You can see they're lined up. It's like someone has gone in and meticulously lined up these pentacles. They're doing work that's very detail-oriented, which Taurus can be good at, for sure. I think as any earth sign can be good at detail-oriented work because you are so grounded. And the Wheel of Fortune is about fate. So whatever work, whatever idea that you have, I mean, I'm seeing this fire behind it, and I'm seeing this as positive because we have so much positivity coming into the present and future. So be aware that you have this energy, and maybe something explosive is going to occur for you. Maybe you're going to have an explosion of psychic ability or spiritual understanding, or suddenly your life will come into balance, or you're going to have a sudden transformation, something like that. And it's fated, it's karma, it's the Wheel of Fortune, and this is meant to be, this is your destiny. And if I'm getting ducks in a row, like you put your ducks in a row, or you're going to be putting your ducks in a row, and that's going to help bring about this positive outcome, this positive karma. This is also like the balance between light and dark. This is a 10, so it's like it goes down to a 1, which is and also like 1s and 0s. It's like the foundation card, kind of balance between light and dark. And so you're transmuting whatever experience you've gone through, whatever's made you feel, you know, dejected or left out in the cold, whatever experience, you're definitely transmuting it here. This is a very positive reading for Taurus. I'm loving Taurus this week. So let's go ahead and get a card for guidance for you. This should be encouraging. I mean, this is really positive. So I hope you feel encouraged. I hope that this last card will just kind of solidify for you the direction to move in and how to focus your energy. But really, I want you to feel encouraged, and I hope that this resonates and that you understand what it is that this is speaking to, because it's very powerful. With the High Priestess and the Wheel of Fortune, it's very spiritual and kind of divinely orchestrated, whatever's going on for you. Hello, my cat. Okay, I'm gonna not be able to shuffle with you up here. I know it's hard. Life is hard when you're a cat. Okay, what can we get for Taurus, please, for guidance for the week ahead? What can we get for Taurus? Flow. Find an easier path forward, surrender the outcome, release your expectations. So you've got this, Taurus. I think Taurus can be, rooted. You're the first earth sign, so not to call you immature, but you are kind of the foundational earth. You haven't necessarily built up all of your experience yet. So finding flow is a bit of a challenge for a Taurus. A Taurus wants to be kind of stay in one spot, and if they get perturbed too much, they can get really stubborn and kind of lash out a little bit. And it's kind of like those two extremes. It's not Aries where they're like constantly moving forward, but it's like they kind of want to stay where they are, or they want to, charge forward because they're mad about something, basically. But this is asking you to find a state of flow. And like with this fire energy, this could actually be, since it's unconscious, this could be kind of your stubbornness, your that fire, that kind of lashing out. If someone pushes your buttons too much, then your horns will come out. You are the bull and you like to just sit and eat grass, but if someone pushes your buttons too much, the fire will come out. So this could be just reminding you actually that you have that power, and to temper it. Temper that power if it's not used as a positive creative force, and to instead find a sense of flow. Move forward gently. Move forward, find balance, right? Find balance, tune in spiritually, become the High Priestess, tune in psychically, tune into, I would say meditate for sure. Meditate to help yourself get into this flow state, and that's going to bring you forward. It's going to help you get all you're good at getting your T's crossed and your I's dotted, and that's kind of what this card is saying that you'll need to do to reach your destiny, and your just rewards is what's coming. Surrender the outcome. So you don't need to control this, Taurus. You need to be willing to move. I mean, look at how you can see how this is moving. This is definitely a moving energy. We have it looks like they're in water too, so obviously flow is about flowing. I would say get into your emotional body this week to help your flow, and release your expectations. So don't hold too tightly on what you think this outcome might be. I'm sure your mind has told you, your thoughts have come up hopefully in this reading about what this could be. It could be that, definitely could be that, but let go of your expectations and flow into it. That's going to be the best way to bring in whatever outcome is meant for you. Okay, Taurus? So I hope this was helpful. I would love to see your comments down below if it resonated, or if you have any questions. I'd love to get back to you. Leave me a like if you can. It would help my channel. Subscribe if you can, and I would love to see you next week. Taurus, I really hope you have a wonderful week ahead, and I can't wait to see what is happening for you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Namaste.